सुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि.
We're going to chant the Shiva Mula mantra. Om Ham Ham Shivaya Namaha 11 times, invoking Param Shiva's presence for this ritual of Nithyananda Yoga. Please follow along in turn.
Om Ham Ham Shivaya Namaha. 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 Om Ham Ham Shivaya Namaha.
Let us now enter into the Tattvachamana, the ritualistic cleansing. Take your Panchapatam into them. Keep your right hand in the Gokarna Mudra in the shape of a cow's ear. Take one udani, 1 spoon of water, and pour it into your right palm. Each time the word Swadha is chanted, sip the water from the bottom of your palm and take another udani of water into your hand for a total of 3 times.
Om Atmatattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Vidyatattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Shivatattvam Shodhayami Svadha.
Now wash your right hand with the water from the Panchamatam and wipe your lips twice with the bottom of your right thumb as we chant.
Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha.
Wash your hand again. With your index, middle and ring finger joined together, touch above the upper lip and below the lower lip. Then wash your hand again. With your index finger and thumb joined together, touch your right nostril and your left nostril. With your ring finger and thumb, touch your right eye, your left eye, your right ear, and your left ear. Then wash your hand again. With your little finger and thumb, touch your navel, your right chest, and your left chest. And with all the tips of the fingers joined together, touch the crown of your head, the right shoulder, the left shoulder, and your heart center. Wash your hand again. Now place your right hand over the left and place both your hands on the right thigh. Sit straight, close your eyes, and make a conscious resolution. What you want to manifest in today's Nithyananda Yoga session. Hold the visualization of what you want to manifest as we chant the Sankalpa mantra.
Om Mamopata Samasta Duritakshaya Dwara Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartham Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartham Cha Shubhe Shobhane Muhurte Adya Brahmanaha Dvitiya Parardhe Shri Shvetavaraha Kalpe Vaivasvatamanvantare Ashtavimshatitame Nitya Yuge Prathame Pade Jambudvipe Bharatavarshe Bharatakhande Meroho Dakshine Parshve Shakabde Asmin Vartabane Vyavaharike Prabhavadinam Shashtyaha Samvatsaranam Madhye Shubhanama Samvatsare Shubhayane Shubharitau Shubhamase Shubhapakshe Shubhaditau Shubhavasarayuktayam Shubhanakshatra Shubhayoga Shubhakarana Evam Guna Visheshana Vishishtayam Asyam Shubhadithau Shri Kailasa Dwadashanta Shyamala Pitharudha Shri Meenakshi Sundareshwara Bhinna Swarupa Parashiva Putra Ratna Kumara Gurumanya Tulyavatara Shri Parvati Sanyapana Labdha Divyajnana Vishruta Sakala Nigama Gamasara Bhuta Dravida Veda Pravaktre Shrivat Paramashiva Karuna Samadhigata Mukta Me Chaturashrayana Gijamana Chatra Chamara Shri Jinnakahaladi Samasta Virada Valyalankrita Jnana Vijnana Chakravarti Sarvajana Sangha Sadhyo Nirvana Diksha Vijapa Varga Varsha Vishrana Jimuta Paramata Kalabhakesari Shaiva Siddhanta Sthapanacharya Shri Rajadhiraja Pandya Maharaja Guru Chapana Shakyadi Mahantakara Nivarana Jnana Bhanu Vikshana Narharha Dajo Chetana Purvaka Shrimad Rishabhadvaja Sthapaka शैव समयकर्त्रे सर्वज्ञपीठारूढ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञानसंबंधदेशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्यवाचक स्वामिनाम अवतारभूत श्री ज्ञानसंबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ तृणवद्युत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञपीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्यमंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रचित कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्तृ साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वतमनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूड़ामणि साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणी पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्रतम अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमद् जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थम तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थम गुरुकृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थम क्षेम स्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्यानाम् अभिवृद्ध्यर्थम धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष चतुर्विध बल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थम समस्त दुरितोपशान्त्यर्थम समस्त मंगल अवाप्त्यर्थम भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थम पूर्ण आरोग्य युक्त दृढ़गात्र योगिक शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थम परमशिव शक्ति आविष्करणार्थम नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये.
Your right hand once more.
Om apa upasprisya.
And keep your Panchapatam and Udani aside out of harm's way. Now enter into the first asana of the sequence, Sukhasana. In a comfortable crossing position with the head, neck and spine in a straight line. Place your hands on top of the knees in Bindu Mudra with index fingers and thumbs together. Gaze forward. Visualize Lord Shiva in your inner space. Both the visualization. Breathe in Samana Kumbhaka. Inhale deeply into your navel region. And visualize the fire in your navel being kindled, rising up your spine as you exhale and hold your breath. Engage Mahamudra Bandha, which is a combination of the Mula Bandha, the root lock, contracting the floor and pulling it up, preventing the energy from flowing out at the bottom of your spine. The Uddiyana Bandha, the abdominal lock, contracting your muscles above and below the navel and pulling your stomach in and up towards your spine. And the Jalandhara Bandha, the throat lock, as you tuck your chin to the chest, internally contracting your throat muscles to prevent the prana from falling down again. Form all the three bandhas together and form Mahamudra Bandha. Now, internally, chant the japa, soham, again and again. Visualize it rotating around your throat in a circular manner, like a prayer wheel. These are the components for the first asana, Sukhasana.
तत्सुखासनमित्युक्तमशक्तस्तत्समाचरेत् आसनं विजितं येन जितं तेन जगत्त्रयम्.
Now, place one foot. Place your feet on top of opposite thighs into Padmasana, the lotus posture. Join the palms of your hands in front of your chest and raise them up above your head. in Anjali Mudra with the elbows straight. Engage all of your limbs as you visualize yourself as Mount Kailash in Parvatasana.
अथ वक्षे महादेव पर्वतासनमङ्गलम् यत्कृत्वा रूपी स्यात् षट्चक्रादिविलोपनम्.
Now extend your feet away from the body. Bring the soles of the feet together. Interlock your fingers behind your back in Parasha Mudra as you lean forward and down, and place your forehead on the ground behind the heels. Lean down as low as you can. Open up your back. Breathe deeply into your navel region. Feel the stretch in your back as you gaze to your nose. Visualize Swamiji and keep engaging the Mahamudra Bandha in Halipavasana.
पूरव विधियाहु मे जानो उभय पगथली संपुट ठानो पृष्ठ पछेदो भू करल्यावो दक्षिण कर सो वाम गहावो.
Now bring your hands to the front. Keep the soles of the feet together. Cup the palms and place them on the ground in front of the feet. Again, bring your forehead to the ground behind the heels. Fix your gaze at the tip of the nose. Visualize yourself as a snake with Mahamudra Bandha engaged in Nalipavasana. Hold the stretch for a moment.
पूरव विधि परि आगाने नीचौ हो बीकहूनि फणास्यु लगाजी.
Now keep your hands in Mahamudra. Index and middle fingers together as you hold on to the little and ring fingers with your thumb. Catch a hold of your big toes and extend your legs forward and up. Then cross your legs into Padmasana and lean forward and down onto your elbows. Engage all the bandhas, Mahamudra Bandha, and visualize yourself as a bird in Kokilasana.
अथान्यदासनं वक्ष्ये येन सिद्धो भवेन्नरः अकस्मात् वायुसञ्चारं कोकिलाख्यासनेन च.
Rise up. Now stack your knees and your ankles. Hold on to opposite elbows in front and start rotating your arms in a circular motion. Gaze to the tip of the nose. Perform Mahamudra Bandha and visualize Swamiji in a space as you mobilize your shoulders, your thoracic spine in Nithyanada.
घोड़ा बावा पाद की आशमाहिली सोज दच चरण को बार लौता परिगुल्फ समोज वाम पाद को महिलौ बहुरौ गुल्फ जाना तापरि घोड़ा दच की आश बारली ठान.
Now place your hands on the ground shoulder width apart and raise your hips up high. Scoop your head and chest forward and down again and again. Pull your stomach in and up towards your spine in Uddiyana Bandha. Visualize yourself as an elephant. Strengthen your shoulders, upper back. Stretch your hamstrings. Don't forget to breathe in Samana Kumbha. Intensify the fire in your navel region in Gajasana.
निब्जं पादाग्रे भूमौ कृत्वा लम्बी भूयामस्तकाग्रे निधाय नितम्बम् ऊर्ध्वमुन्नमय्य नाभिलक्ष्यं भूमौ नासिकामानीय.
Now raise one heel off the ground in the same position and push the other heel down. Alternate the position of your feet again and again. Stretch your hamstrings and push your toe and push your shoulders through. Straighten your back. Pull your stomach in and up and visualize yourself as a bear in Vrikshasana, the bear posture.
एकैकं पादमाकुञ्च्य गजासनं कुर्यात् त्रिक्षासनं भवति.
Now raise up. Stand on the tips of the toes. Stand on the tips of the toes. If you can, rise up all the way onto your big toes. Bring your hands to your chest in Tridaya Mudra, index, middle and big fingers joined together. Pull your stomach in and up and visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Find the balance in your center. Get the strength in your calves. In Vaishyasana.
केशेन पादयुगलं बद्ध्वा तिष्ठेदधोमुखः अथ वैश्यावक्षे यत्कृत्वा सत्यवान् भवेत्.
Now let us move into the first Karana of the sequence, starting off with Arimandi posture. Keep your heels together, toes pointing outwards, and bend your knees. Bring your hands in front of your chest. Now raise one knee up along the center of your body in a circular motion and follow along with the respective hand. Repeat the movement on both sides gracefully again and again. Lingasana.
एकं जानु उरसि आलिङ्ग्य स्थातव्यं बाललिङ्गनं भवति.
Now bring the raised foot behind towards your buttocks. Pull it close with interlocked fingers in Bhaksha Mudra. Bring the knees close together as you engage Mahamudra Bandha. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Bring stability to your inner space. Then focus on the drishti point and external point. Remove any shaking of the inner space and body. Fix your gaze at a point and gain stability of the body and mind.
स्थित्वैकस्मिन् पादतले पाभ्यां वेष्टयेत्तनुं पृष्ठे संस्थाप्य यत्नेन पादपीडनमासनम्.
As you now catch the sole of the foot from the inside, kick the leg back enough and extend the other hand forward in Bindu Mudra with index finger and thumb together. Raise the foot up high and visualize yourself as Lord Nataraja in Natarajasana.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Step the foot down and interlock your fingers again from the outside in. Raise the other knee to the chest. Repeat Balalingasana on the other side. Visualize yourself holding a baby. Breathe deeply against the raised thigh.
एकं जानु उरसि आलिङ्ग्य स्थातव्यं बाललिङ्गनं भवति.
Now bring the raised foot to the back. Pull it close to the buttocks with both hands. Engage all the bandhas. Visualize Swamiji in Padapidanasana.
एकं जानु उरसि आलिङ्ग्य स्थातव्यं बाललिङ्गनं भवति.
Now hold the sole of the foot, kick the leg back and up, and lean forward with the front hand in Bindu Mudra. Visualize yourself as the cosmic dancer Lord Nataraja in Natarajasana.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Come to the next katana of the sequence. Again, stand in Arimandi. Heels together, toes pointing outwards and knees bent. Bring your hands to the chest. Step the right foot behind the left. And start swinging the right arm forth like a pendulum. Gracefully move your fingers one by one. Place your hand over the nose, uncross your ankles. And repeat the movement on the other side as well. Next up is the skeleton dance. Now visualize yourself as a skeleton as you shake your body intensely. Hold the visualization that you are mere bones and shake every bone within your body. Now return to Arimandi posture and cross your arms over top of your head. For the next karana of the sequence, Katichina Karana. Now turn your body to one side, open up your arms above the head, cross them back to the center, follow along with your breath again and again. Now raise your arms up parallel above your head and rise up onto the tips of your toes. Engage Mahamudra Bandha and visualize yourself as a palm tree As you breathe in Samana Kumbhaka, kindle the fire in your navel region. Internally chant the new japa, Shivoham, in Tadasana.
महामुद्राबद्ध कोनो ताड़ासन विभेदकान् विनोत्तानं सदा कुर्यादन्तर्वत्नी पतिप्रिया.
Now lean forward and down. Place your hands flat on the ground if you can. Otherwise, just lean down as low as possible. Bring your head towards the knees and engage all the bandhas, Mahamudra bandha, as you visualize Swamiji in Uttanasana.
महामुद्राबद्ध कोनो ताड़ासन विभेदकान् विनोत्तानं सदा कुर्यादन्तर्वत्नी पतिप्रिया.
Now bring your hands flat on the ground and step your feet back. Come to a tall plank. Take this opportunity to gaze at the Shri Yantra on your neck. Now tuck your chin to the chest and lock your throat. And start rotating your head from side to side as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space in Tarattvasana.
गजासनवस्थित्वा मस्तकं वारं वारं दक्षिणकुक्षिं सव्यकुक्षिं नयेत् तरक्ष्वासनं भवति.
Hold the plank position. Engage your core. Now lower your body down onto your stomach. The hands by the side of your shoulders. And then raise your head and your chest by the strength of your lower back. Curl your upper back up. Open your mouth in Bhujangani Mudra. Wide open. Inhale, follow off your throat as you visualize yourself as a cobra in Bhujangasana.
अङ्गुष्ठनाभिपर्यन्तम् अधो भूमौ विनिन्यसेत् कराभ्यां च धरां धृत्वा ऊर्ध्वशीर्षफणीवहि. देहाग्निर्वर्धते नित्यं सर्वरोगविनाशनं जागर्ति भुजदेवी भुजङ्गासनसाधनात्.
Now push your body up, back into the plank position and alternate pulling one knee in towards your chest back and forth. Breathe calmly through your nose in Sahadra Kumbhaka, leading the prana along your spine and holding the breath on and off in the various energy centers along your spine. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space in Shashasana.
गजासन संस्थितो जानुद्वयमाकुञ्च वारं वारं कर्तव्यं शशासनं भवति.
Now step one foot in between your two hands. Simultaneously jump the front foot back and bring the other foot in between the hands. Alternate the position. Jump intensely as you visualize yourself as a cherry in Natasana.
गजासन संस्थितो एकैकं पादं पूर्वमार्गेण भ्रामजित्वा तथासनं भवति.
Remain in this position and rise up. Keep one foot at the back with the toes facing sideways and bend the front knee at a 90-degree angle. Raise your arms up parallel above your head. Intensely engage your legs and your core. Pull your stomach inwards and up in Ujjana Bandha. Fix your gaze at your third eye as you visualize yourself as Lord Virabhadra with 8 arms in Virabhadasana.
वासिष्ठमथ कौण्डिन्यम् ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च अष्टावक्रमथोत्तानं मयूरं सेतुबन्धनम् उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Now change the position of your feet. Bring the other foot to the front and bend the front knee at a 90-degree angle as you turn the back toes facing outwards and bring your arms up above your head. Gaze to your third eye. Pull your stomach in and up and visualize yourself as Lord Virabhadra. Feel the intense stability this posture brings to your hip. Stand strong and stable in Virabhadrasana.
वासिष्ठमथ कौण्डिन्यम् ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च अष्टावक्रमथोत्तानं मयूरं सेतुबन्धनम् उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Now stand up straight. Take one foot and pull it up towards the inner opposite thigh with the heel close to your perineum. Join your hands in Anjali Mudra and raise your arms up straight above your head. Engage Uddiyana Bandha. Pull your stomach in and up. And visualize yourself as a tree. Fix your gaze at an external point for balance. In Vrikshasana, the tree posture.
वामोरुमूलदेशे च याम्यं पादं निधायतो तिष्ठेत्तु वृक्षवद्भूमौ वृक्षासनमिदं विदुः.
Now bring the raised foot up towards the opposite hip and join your hands in Namaskara Mudra in front of your chest. Visualize yourself as Lord Garuda with heavy wings on your back. Stand strong and stable in Garudasana.
गरुडासनमावक्ष्ये येन ध्यानं स्थिरं भवेत् सर्वदोषाद्विनिर्मुक्तो भवतीह महाबली. एकपादमुरो बद्ध्वा एकपादेन दण्डवत् जङ्घपादसन्धिदेशे जानुव्यग्रं व्यवस्थितः.
Now step the foot down. Raise the other foot up. Bring your hands together in Anjali Mudra. Raise your arms up above your head. Elbows straight. Form Uddiyana Bandha. And visualize yourself as a tree in the Vrikshasana. Stand stable like a tree. Feel the roots growing from the standing foot.
वामोरुमूलदेशे च याम्यं पादं निधायतो तिष्ठेत्तु वृक्षवद्भूमौ वृक्षासनमिदं विदुः.
Now step one foot back. Now bring the raised foot on top of the opposite hip and join your hands in Namaskara Mudra in front of your chest. Visualize yourself as Lord Garuda as you repeat Garudasana on the other side.
गरुडासनमावक्ष्ये येन ध्यानं स्थिरं भवेत् सर्वदोषाद्विनिर्मुक्तो भवतीह महाबली. एकपादमुरो बद्ध्वा एकपादेन दण्डवत् जङ्घपादसन्धिदेशे जानुव्यग्रं व्यवस्थितः.
Now step one foot back and keep the other foot at the front. Keep the back toes facing sideways. Extend your arms out parallel to the ground, lean forward and down. Bring one hand to the foot and the other hand up to the sky. Gaze up along the raised arm and visualize yourself as a triangle in Trikonasana, the triangle posture.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Now rise up. Exchange the position of your feet. The arms parallel, lean forward and down. Raise the other arm up to the sky. Repeat Trikonasana, the triangle posture on the other side. Feel the deep stretch in your lats and in your hips. Try to rotate your shoulders so they are completely aligned and pointing up to the sky.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Now rise up. Step your feet together. Keep the heels touching, toes pointing outwards in Ariman. With your knees bent. Raise one heel off the ground. And bring your hands to the chest. Palms facing each other. Now stomp the raised heel to the ground. And raise the other heel up again and again as you exchange the position of your hands in front of your chest. Now lower your body down into Angushtasana. Tuck your toes and sit on raised heels. Join your hands in Namaskara Mudra in front of your heart center. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space as you start passing like you beat on the in and exhalation in Brahmari Kumbhaka. And internally chant the new japa Sadashivoham in Angushtasana.
कबन्धासनमित्याहुः गोरक्षासनमेव च अङ्गुष्ठमुष्टिकं ज्ञेयं ब्रह्मप्रासादितं तथा.
Now extend one leg forward and bring your hands to the side. Keep the palms facing forward in Baramudra. with the fingertips barely touching the ground. Be stable in this position as you visualize Swamiji in Saurasana.
प्रसार्यैकं पादतलं संस्थाप्य त्वेकपादकम्.
Now catch a hold of the front foot in Prana Mudra with index and middle finger. Catch the back heel with the other hand and balance in this posture. Visualize Swamiji here in a space in Vidunanasana.
गुल्फस्थितो पादमेकं प्रसार्य तत्पादाग्रं संस्पृशेत् तत्करेण गुल्फं चान्यं धारयेत् तत्करेण धूनं पीठं चाभ्यसेत् चोभयत्र.
Now rise back up. Step the front foot in. Extend the other foot forward. Keep the hands to the side, arms facing forward. Support your balance with the fingertips. As you visualize Swamiji in Saurasana.
प्रसार्यैकं पादतलं संस्थाप्य त्वेकपादकम्.
Now lean forward and down. Hold on to the big toe in Prana Mudra. Again, visualize Swamiji in Vidunanasana. Feel the stretch in your calf. Feel the balance to hold the back heel with the other hand.
गुल्फस्थितो पादमेकं प्रसार्य तत्पादाग्रं संस्पृशेत् तत्करेण गुल्फं चान्यं धारयेत् तत्करेण धूनं पीठं चाभ्यसेत् चोभयत्र.
Now rise up and step both feet in. Separate your knees. As you place your hands on top of the knees with the palms facing up. Now lock your chin to the chest in Jalandhara Bandha and gaze through the gap between the palms. Hold the balance. Calm your inner space and visualize Swamiji in Brahma Drishasana.
दो भूफणा पानी होए वैसे एड़ी दो गुदानी वैसे कोरपक तल्यां की माहिली आयुष माहेरा शेमिली.
Now drop your knees down to the ground. Sit on raised heels and fix your gaze at the tip of the nose. Pull your stomach in and up in Uddiyana Bandha and visualize yourself as Sage Kapila Muni in Kapilasana.
दो भूफणा पानी होए वैसे एड़ी दो गुदानी वैसे कोरपक तल्यां की माहिली आयुष माहेरा शेमिली.
Now shift your gaze upwards towards your third eye. Maintain this posture and visualize Swamiji's form in your inner space in Bhadragurukasana.
दो भूपकतली संबुट करे कोरवारली भूपरिधरे कोरवारली राखे ऐसे तापरी मूल द्वार टिकी बैसे.
As you raise your knees off the mat, keep the soles of the feet together. Join your thumbs and little fingers and open up your palms into Padma Mudra, resembling a lotus flower. Raise your arms up above your head and gaze through the gap between the palms. Pull your stomach in and up in Uddiyana Bandha and visualize Lord Surya in your inner space in Suryasana, the sun posture.
एड़ी दो वो गुदा दरियाने फणा पानी बैठक पुनिठाने गोड़ा जंग अधर करी रहे आड़े वाम इसी विधि गहे.
Now place your knees on the ground. Bring the top of the feet flat and place your hands on the knees. Gaze upwards towards your third eye. Visualize yourself as a frog and keep your tongue flat against the palate of the mouth in Mandukya Mudra. Stop the buzzing sound on the breath. Breathe calmly through your nose in Sahadra Kumbhaka. Don't forget to chant Sadashiva internally in Mandukasana.
पादतलौ पृष्ठदेशे अंगुष्ठे द्वे च संस्पृशेत् जानुयुग्मं पुरस्कृत्य साधयेन्मण्डुकासनम्.
From this kneeling position, now bring your hands behind your back. Hold on to opposite shoulders and keep your elbows close to your head. Open up your upper back. Feel the strength in your shoulders. Gaze up towards your third eye as you keep on visualizing yourself as a frog. with your tongue up in Manduki Mudra. Pull your stomach in and up in Uddiyana Bandha. In Uddiyana Bakasana.
मंडूकासन मध्यस्थं कूर्पराभ्यां धृतं शिरः एतद्वेकवदुत्तानमेतदुत्तान मंडूकम्.
Now cross your ankles and sit on your heel. Push the upper heel against your perineum as you keep your hands on the knees. Gaze to the tip of the nose. Stretch your tongue out and exhale forcefully through your mouth again and again. Lock the Mula Bandha intensely as you visualize yourself as a lion in Simhasana.
दक्षिणं सव्यगुल्फेन दक्षिणेन तथेतरं हस्तौश्च जान्वो संस्थाप्य स्वाङ्गुलीश्च प्रसार्य च.
Now join the soles of your feet together behind your back with the toes pointing backwards and sit on the heels. Separate your knees widely and cross your arms behind your back. Catch the big toes in Prana Mudra, index and middle fingers together. As you lock your chin to the chest in Jalandhara Bandha, gaze to the tip of your nose and visualize Swamiji in your inner space returning to Brahmani Kumbhaka, buzzing like a bee on the inhalation and exhalation in Padmasana.
गुल्फौ च वृषणस्याधो व्युत्क्रमेण समाहितः पादाङ्गुष्ठौ कराभ्यां च धृत्वा च पृष्ठदेशतः.
Now step your feet flat on the ground. Keep the knees raised and lean forward. Bring your arms in and around the legs. Behind your back, reach for the opposite hands behind your back. And interlock your fingers if you can. In Arusha Mudra, gaze to the tip of your nose and visualize yourself as a crow in Kakabhushani Asana.
प्रथमे बेसक उकडठाने दोवो हाथ पगमी च आने तिनको मोड़ी नल्या परिल्यावे पिष्टपछे काकसी करावे.
From the squatting posture, place your hands flat on the ground, shoulder width apart. Bring your knees onto your arms, close to your armpits, and raise your hips. Lean forward, lift your legs off the mat, and balance on your arms, visualizing Swamiji in your inner space in Kani Pavasana.
आसन को गुण आशीदशिता हो जी तो आछी होई.
Let us now get ready for Kapali Asana, which is the first inverted posture of the sequence. If you're suffering from upper back or neck injuries, or high blood pressure, or if you're currently in pregnancy, please consult your doctor before performing any of the inverted postures of today's Nithyananda Yoga sequence. With this out of the way, let us now place the head on the ground. Form a triangle between your head and your hands. Keep your knees on your arms, align the hips with the shoulders, and then straighten your legs up for headstand. Fix the gaze at the nose. Visualize Swamiji. Feel the vibration in the crown of your head as you keep buzzing like a bee in Brahmani Kumbhaka in Kapali Asana.
शीश शीशा धरती टेकी पगदो भूमिलिवा ऊंचा कुकरे.
Now gently lower your legs down and come to a squatting position. Keep your hands flat on the ground. Rotate your body to one side. Align the knee with your hip. Align the knee and the hip with your elbows and lean forward onto your arms. Extend your legs out to the side and gaze up towards your third eye. Visualize yourself and exhale all the way. Hold your breath again and again in Tejaka Kumbhaka as you perform Parsvamayurasana. Balance of your arms and strength to your wrists and shoulders.
मयूरं दंडवत् कुर्यान् मायूरं दंडनामकं कुर्यान् मायूरं पार्श्वाभ्यां मायूरपार्श्वनामकं.
Now set your legs down. Twist your body in the opposite direction. Repeat Parsvamayurasana. Lean onto your arms. Extend the legs out to the side and gaze to your third eye as you visualize yourself as a peacock.
मयूरं दण्डवत् कुर्यान् मायूरं दण्डनामकं कुर्यान् मायूरं पार्श्वाभ्यां मायूरपार्श्वनामकम्.
Now settle down. Place your hands flat on the ground. Step your feet back into plank position. A moment to gaze at the Shri Yantra on your mat. As you step one foot front in between the two hands. As you step one foot outside the respective shoulder in between the two hands. Fix your gaze at your third eye and visualize yourself as Lord Kala Bhairava in Bhairaganathasana.
आसन को गुण पीति जाई.
Now step the front foot back and bring the other foot to the front in between the two hands. Feel the stretch in your legs. Open up your hips. Push your hip forward as you engage the Mula Bandha and visualize yourself as Lord Kala Bhairava in Bhairaganathasana on the other side.
आसन को गुण पीति जाई.
Now step the front foot back and bring your forearms on the mat. Raise your hips up high. Slightly walk your feet forward. Open up your shoulders. Try to bring your heels to the mat. Intensely stretch your hamstrings. As you gaze towards your third eye, visualize Swamiji in Unmukha Pithasana.
भून्यस्तौ जानुनीहस्तौ चतुष्पदमवाङ्मुखम् उत्थापिताङ्घ्रियुगळकटिस्थलमभिरुकम्.
Now raise back onto your arms and rotate your body. Lift one arm up towards the sky. Keep your body completely straight, your core tightly engaged, and gaze up along the raised arm as you visualize yourself as Sage Vashishta in Vashishthasana.
ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटवासिष्ठमरीचिहलमत्स्यकं परिवृत्तिं चोदरस्य विविधं धनुरास.
Now rotate your body to the other side. Raise the other arm up. Keep your core engaged as you repeat Vashishthasana on the other side.
ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटवासिष्ठमरीचिहलमत्स्यकं परिवृत्तिं चोदरस्य विविधं धनुरासनम्.
Relax. Now bring your feet to the front. Come to a sitting position with your legs extended forward. Bring your hands underneath the buttocks with the palms facing up. Lock your chin to the chest. Gaze to the tip of the nose. Visualize yourself as Lord Hanuman as you internally chant the Nujapa Mahasadashivoham in Anjani Asana.
दो भूकर की उभय हथेली कोरवारली मैले भेली सो आगाने भूपरिदाशे महाने अंगुली मिलिराशे.
Now lean forward and down. Catch a hold of your big toes and pranamudra with index and middle fingers. Lean down as low as you can. Stretch your back. Open your hamstrings and your hips. As you engage Mahamudra Bandha, all the three bandhas together. Visualize Swamiji in Paschimottanasana.
जानु परिललाटन्तो पश्चिमं ताणमुच्यते येन केन प्रकारेण सुखं धार्यं च जायते.
Now rise up. Interlock your fingers around your neck. And again, lean forward and down. Slightly separate your knees and bring your head in between with your elbows outside the knees. Perform Mahamudra Bandha. So visualize calmly in your inner space in Ugrasana.
स्वपाणिभ्यां दृढं धृत्वा जानु परिशिरोऽन्यसेत् आसनोऽग्रमिदं प्रोक्तं भवेदनिलदीपनं देहावसानहरणं पश्चिमोत्तानसंज्ञकम्.
Now step one foot in towards your perineum. Lean forward and down. Bring the respective arm in and around the leg and interlock both hands behind your back. Bring your head towards the knee. As you visualize yourself as Sage Marichi in Marichi Asana.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Now rise up. Drop the raised knee to the side as you keep the heel against the very knee. Lean forward and down. Hold onto the front foot. Gaze at the tip of the nose. Visualize Swamiji. Exhale deeply and then hold your breath, locking all the three bandhas. Mahamudra bandha in Mahamudrasana.
महामुद्रां प्रवक्ष्यामि तन्त्रेऽस्मिन् मम वल्लभे यां प्राप्य सिद्धा सिद्धिं च कपिलाद्याः पुरागताः.
Now extend both your legs. Bring the other foot in towards the perineum with the knee raised. Bring your arm around the raised knee and interlock your fingers behind your back. As you bring your head towards the knee, visualize yourself as Sage Marichi in Marichi Asana on the other side.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Alright. Drop the raised knee to the side. And again, lean forward and down. Hold onto the front foot with both hands. Gaze the tip of the nose. Engage all the bandhas. Mahamudra bandha. As you visualize Swamiji. Open up your hip. Straighten your spine. Intensely. In Mahamudrasana.
महामुद्रां प्रवक्ष्यामि तन्त्रेऽस्मिन् मम वल्लभे यां प्राप्य सिद्धा सिद्धिं च कपिलाद्याः पुरागताः.
Now rise up. Bring the soles of your feet together in front. Interlock your fingers around the toes. Pull your heels in towards the perineum. Try to keep your heels down on the ground as much as possible. As you gaze up towards your third eye and visualize Swamiji in your inner space in Bhadrasana 2.
गुल्भौतवृषणस्यादः सीवन्त्याः पार्श्वयोः क्षिपेत् पादपार्श्वे तु पाणिभ्यां दृढं बद्ध्वा सुनिश्चलम्.
Now extend your feet away from the body. Keep your hands on the respective knees. And lock your chin to the chest. Gaze to the nose. As you visualize Swamiji in Dvalikavasana.
पूरबचर पिड़चोक कख्यो सोजी वाही बिदिजो कीजे सो ये जामे एडी भिन्न जराशे अंगुल 8 अंतरो राशे.
Now bring your feet back in towards the perineum. Hold the soles of your feet with all the 10 fingers and lean forward and down. Place your head on the mat. Fix your gaze at the tip of the nose and visualize Yoni Mandana, the visual representation of Devi Paramashiva Shakti herself. We are projecting the Yoni Mandala in the top right corner of the screen. If you don't know how the Yoni Mandala looks, exhale deeply and hold your breath in Rechaka Kumbhaka in Joni Asana.
दोगुपकदली संपुट करे एडी मेड़ते ढिंगतरे अर्धहात को अंतर राशे लीलाटपकथलियां उपरदाशे.
Rise up. And again extend your feet away from the body. Extend your arms out to the side and lean forward and down from the waist. Try to keep your back as straight as possible as you bring your forehead on the ground behind your heels. Gaze to the tip of your nose and visualize Swamiji in Mitaki Pavasana.
पूरब विधि परिपकथली संपूर्ण शोल एडी मिली राशे.
Rise up. And now bring your feet back in towards your body. Keep your toes together and your heels apart as you scoop your hands below the shins. Bring your elbows to the mat and then bring your chin on the ground with the toes touching your throat. Gaze to the tip of your nose and visualize Lord Surya in your inner space in Siddha Samadhi Asana.
दोगुपकदली संपुट करे तोले मेढ़ आगा मेधरे अंगुल 8 अंतरो राशे एडी को ऐसे विदिदाशे.
Now rise up. Bring the heels together and keep your toes.
हेतु पीठ उन्मुख नामगे.
Now lay down on your back. Keep your hands flat at the side of your body with your palms facing up. unclutch from any micro movements of the body and the mind. Be completely still in your body. Feel Shakti rising up along your spine in Shakti Chala Mudra from the Muladhara Chakra all the way to the Sahasrara, from the root center to the top of your head to the ground center. Visualize your body is dead. And Swamiji, the supreme punch of Hinduism, is liberating you. Internally chant the Mahavakya, Om nithyananda Paramashivoham in Shivasana.
उत्तानं शववद्भूमौ शयनं तु शवासनं शवासनं श्रान्तिहरं चित्तविश्रान्तिकायकम्
nithyananda Paramashivoham nithyananda Paramashivoham nithyananda Paramashivoham nithyananda Paramashivoham nithyananda Paramashivoham nithyananda Paramashivoham nithyananda Paramashivoham
Now, slowly return to your physical body. Feel your fingers and toes and rotate your wrists and your ankles. Bend and stretch your elbows and knees. Pull the legs up against your chest. Squeeze your body into a ball. Slowly turn to a comfortable seated position. Congratulations, you completed the Pratama Vinyasa Krama, the 108 asanas of Kailasa Nepal Yoga. You're performing this asana sequence today. Let's conclude this ritual of Nithyananda Yoga with the Pranam. Sit straight with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. The hands in Namaskara Mudra in front of your chest. Close your eyes and visualize Swamiji in your inner space as we chant together.
ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ सर्वं भगवत् श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवपादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम्
in deep gratitude to Swamiji, perform the Shashtanga Namaskar. Lie down onto your chest and bring your hands forward in the Namaskara mudra above your head, surrendering yourself to Swamiji's feet.